Alrighty then. So, last we left off, you guys were in the middle of the forest and got so drunk that you kind of wake up with the poor old
I'll have you
Dutch and
know that I didn't.
Dutch and Pencil Lovat Markley being still kind of awake, just looking at you while
What are you talking about? I didn't get that drunk.
But yeah,
One eye open.
you guys kind of look at the Wes and Dutch. You look at the party when they finally wake up and have the worst hangover in existence.
Well, morning, beauties.
Ow, my head.
Don't breathe so loud.
Shut up the sun, please.
I don't think that's physically possible, but you can try.
I hiss at the sun.
Close your mouth, your teeth are too bright. Not yours though, Dutch. They're so yellow they don't matter.
Oh, man.
Where did Dutch end up putting it? Just on the ground?
No, Dutch is up.
He's
I know,
fine.
but I fell asleep.
No, I didn't
Like,
move
on
from
his
my
lap.
spots. I was still drinking.
Make 10 more rolls, please.
Oh, no, Marcus, you want me to give 10 more rolls?
It's fine.
Alright.
You already established your dominance, you don't need to roll.
I won that. I was told that I can get consume alcohol for free now. I've earned it. Well, not free. I gotta buy it, but it's open to me now.
Quote unquote free.
Yeah, I don't have to swap to a career that hasn't. I can just buy it if I wanna.
Juana.
Mm-hmm. So,
White.
you're quite tired, and I assume you take your time waking up.
Why did I agree to this?
Because you wanted to have some fun?
What is this fun you speak of, and will it kill me?
Well, it was fun last night. Not so much in the morning, huh?
I apologize. I forgot to pack the cheese.
Damn it, Dutch. You had one job.
Hey, I ended up getting 2 weeks of food.
And no cheese?
All they had was the smelly French kind.
Oh, that's fine. Can't blame you for that.
I swear, it almost driven me straight out of the store. Well, anyways, I suppose we should get moving.
I agree.
That rumbling on the carriage is going to kill me, isn't it?
Probably.
You get used to it after a while.
Is there any way I can lay on top of the carriage and pass out up there for a little longer to sleep off the
That's my
hangover?
spot. Get your own.
Why would you guys do that? You could sleep inside.
No, because the sun would be good for it.
Well, luckily you were not assaulted during the night, so you thank yourself for that. But,
Thank goodness Dutch isn't a rapist, I mean, what? Dutch, help me up, please.
I reach over and I give him a hand to help him up.
Oh, thanks, but I actually meant on top of the carriage.
Alright, give me a moment, and I help him get
these ought to be
up onto the
amusing.
carriage.
Sylvia does the half drunk, hungover walk over to her horse and clambers onto it.
mm-hmm.
All of this is especially
like,
great since Red Bear only had 2 drinks.
He's proven that native stereotype right.
Yes, yes.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, it's not a stereotype. They actually do have horrible tolerance for alcohol.
Well, oh shit, they just didn't have it.
Well, nobody
What's
said
worse is
stereotype
they're
is
absent
wrong.
like an enzyme that helps digest it.
Yep.
Something people don't generally get. Just because it's a stereotype doesn't mean it's wrong.
Yep.
Well, not all of them are reality, but they are based in reality.
Anyways. Can we just keep going? Also, someone shoot whoever is hitting my head with a sledgehammer, please.
Boyo, that would be you bouncing up and down on the little edge right there.
What edge? What up? What?
I think we should just leave him be for a while.
I'm gonna lay down now.
You do
Don't
that,
wake
buddy.
me ever.
As you're traveling after about a half a day is midday, so you're approaching your final destination. On,
Oh god, we're gonna die.
on the road, you see a cloak figure with bottles of wells hanging off his little cloak, and he hails his hand to the sky and says, "Oh,
You see a
do
So
you
what?
stop?"
Halt.
He said what? Oh, halt.
Dutch, he just called you a whore.
Well, if I had a nickel for every time I've heard that one.
I'm out of character. I'm pretty sure the last guy that looked like this, you guys just killed immediately.
Alright, so
No,
I
Drew
slow up the carriage a bit.
Yeah, I do too. I have my hand on my gun, ready to draw at a moment's notice.
I already
Boy
have my
there,
bow out.
boyo. Boy there, boyo. What are you doing out here this far out in the neck of the woods?
The man tips his hat, which he has over his cloak, which looks sort of dumb to you, and says, "Ah, greetings, oh fine folk. Why have
Good day.
I have traveled here?"
Yeah, that's what I asked you.
Well, I'm
Canadian Zorro.
just a simple merchant here. Say, can I interest you in some of my wares?
Depends on what you're offering.
You have very
Canadian
pretty
Zorro.
sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm a traveling merchant, and I sell some of my fine potions of witchcraft.
Are you saying you're a witch?
Immediately not interested.
Yeah, immediately about to draw my gun.
No need to be so hasty. That's just fine brews of herbs and spices. They will make you feel quite well. As he kind of looks you over, and it seems like you might need them right now.
Which is exactly why I'm concerned about the witchcraft part.
You see Dutch kind of take out his like little flask of water. He dips his finger in it. And he just like does that little draws a cross with water.
Alright, so you take one of his potions and you.
No,
I took my water skin and dipped
Uh-huh.
my finger in the water and I drew a cross.
I do not do business with someone I cannot see his face.
Alright, fine, traveler. Let me load his little token. Well, that's a sort of break, but he looks like that currently. As he turns his cloak to his backpack and is like,
Boy, is there any reason why your skin is as black as charcoal?
well,
I'm like, you can't just ask people why they're black.
Why do you look like a Digimon?
Also, this guy probably has friends on the other side.
Oh god. Damn it, not that.
I look over at at Red Bear. Well, I mean, he doesn't look like one of them Well, one of them folks from the Africa.
But I'll tell you what, my friend. Pay me,
He doesn't
15
look like one of the Negroes.
He does look
$50.
distinctly too free to be a slave, yes.
$15 for a bottle of fine potions of mine.
What exactly do your potions do?
Well, this is like your friend is over there slightly hungover. Perhaps something to wake them up.
I'm not fucking drinking anything you give me.
Well, there you have it.
Oh, yo, $15 is a little steep.
In agreement.
How about a bottle of vitality? That should increase your potential.
Potential for what?
In bed?
Boy, you haven't said a fucking thing.
At this point, Red Bear's tail is swishing back and forth on the top of the carriage, making audible noises, basically an annoyance. It's kind of weird that he's already gotten used to this tail to the point where he just used it in annoyance.
Sylvia's like burying her fangs at the man.
Alright, I see that you're not quite interested. How about one final offer? I have this potion of strength for $5.
Fuck off.
Now, I know
Boy,
I
we're not
wouldn't
interested
agree,
in any of your schwill.
But considering that I turned blue, potions of strength at the least in my concerns.
Oh, what a shame. Well, in that case...
The only thing I would be interested in is a healing draught if you have one.
Well,
You a what man?
I do have a potion of vitality.
You know, if you're in desperate need of a healing draught, I do have one.
Sylvia shakes her head.
Fairly well, travelers. No harm done. In that case, I'll be on my way again. Well, it's pleased to meet you. As the
Go
man,
with the S, mother.
Doom, pal.
as the
You
man
fucking
passes,
I
torrent.
guess confused look.
as the man passes you by and walks off into the distance.
I just ride the carriage forward. That guy was a fucking weirdo.
You're telling me.
Yes, he looked like a second Digivolution.
The hell's a Digivolution?
Are you high?
As
She looks down at her peyote pipe.
Well, that explains a lot.
Go with the Earth Mother. What the fuck are you, a Tauren?
As you travel for the rest of the day and it becomes dark, luckily with your navigator, you reach this small little fishing camp, which has a few tents pitched up and a fire going on, and you see a small basket filled with salmon.
So, anyone want to get drunk?
Well, that was a quick recovery.
Was a joke. I'm never drinking with Dutch again. Until tomorrow, probably.
I told you it was a mistake. You weren't practiced.
I am practiced though. This happens every time I drink with you. You'd think I'd learned by now.
Well, one of these days you might. But every single time there's promise of money, you just step right back in.
Boys, one of these days, I may not be able to talk around a group of people because, my fangs. We might want to cover up the blue skin, as well as maybe the tail, if we come up on a group of people, because we might scare them off.
Come on, is someone scared off by your winning smile?
She smiles huge at him.
At least I came out normal. I don't know what the hell happened to all of you. But whatever the hell happened, it seemed to happen to the horses too. I mean, look at that one, it's got a fucking spike tail. Although I'm not entirely sure that wasn't just because one of those weird-ass farmers bred things odd.
Honestly, some of these farmers I wouldn't be surprised if they bred with them.
So, you guys, do you camp out by your stagecoach or by the little fishing?
Yeah, after covering up a little, and try and hide our faces the best.
Okay. You rest up by the fishing camp that you find.
Yeah, do they have anything similar to an inn?
No. There's like 2 tents and there's a fire and you see a basket full of salmon.
Does it look like, like the people here fishing, are they still here?
It seems that you see a bunch of tracks going somewhere, some other direction completely. It seems that this was quite recently abandoned since you still see the fire going.
Hello? Anyone here?
You hear no response.
I get my gun out.
They left their fish, and they left their campfire going. Okay, 1, that's a safety hazard, and 2, that's just stupid.
Sylvia's gonna feed the horses.
That or
How many
maybe
tracks are
someone
there?
dragged them off.
Huh?
How many tracks are there?
About 3.
3 sets or 3 tracks?
It's just like 3 people.
Ah.
Usually you wouldn't take 3 people away from the fire. Not in the night.
Well, if they're heading off that way.
Is
Wanna
it
go
night
follow
yet,
them,
or
or?
is it like dusk?
Yeah, it's dusk. It's near midnight.
They could be gathering more wood for the fire.
Not all at the same time.
Yeah,
That
there
would
were
be
going to be
highly
someone
unusual.
here.
Roll me perception, just if you're curious.
Sure.
Hey.
You're gonna quickly look
Hey.
around and
Ooh.
you assume that they left in a hurry because all of their gear is just kind of
I'm
thrown
still
about.
blind!
Dutch just sees the beer and stops thinking about anything else.
Keep going, Marcus.
And yeah, it seems that it was quite hastily abandoned, as you see many of important goods that you would assume that a person would take with them.
So Sylvia grabs a couple of the salmon and takes them back over to the cart, and she says, "I suggest we don't stay around here."
Maybe we should find out what happened to them. In case
tracks
it
ain't off
comes
that
back
way.
about us.
Well, that or leave as fast as we can. But I do think we should find out what happened here.
Such the adventurous type.
Yes.
Okay. So, shall you follow the tracks?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna do the one smart thing that they didn't do, and I'm gonna sit right here with our carriage.
Okay. You start heading out into the nearby forest, since it's kind of near a lake, so there's a huge forest there.
I stay with Dutch wherever he is.
And as soon as you hit the forest, it gets dark as shit. Do you have anything to light any torches or...
I have night vision.
Okay. In that case,
Yeah.
I also have excellent vision.
just making sure.
Oh my fucking goodness.
It's, what is Benson doing?
Well, since he's gonna probably seem like he knows where we're going, I'm gonna follow him.
Okay. You followed the tracks for about
I'll be right
hour,
back.
and
An hour?
yeah, about an hour or so. So it feels for Sylvia and Dutch that Red Bear and Benson would be gone for quite a while. But yeah, Red Bear and
Can I use that same perception roll that I rolled to like kind of look around for what's it called? Like signs and things? Like actual like secret signs of like maybe thief or anything like that?
no, it seems that whoever was here was just a normal family
Gotcha.
of fishermen, since up in Canada they like to fish quite a lot.
Who doesn't like to fish a lot?
So, Red Bear and Benson, you come upon, it doesn't take you too long until you find the first person. You come upon this big oak tree. As you come across this quite young fellow, can't be more than 16. As you see him, as he has a stake going through both of his arms, and he's like pinned to the tree.
A stake.
Well, shit.
Yeah, like a wooden stake.
Well, yes. But that's not... Huh.
Is he definitely dead?
Pinned to a tree with both his arms.
Yeah.
With the same stake?
Well, there's 2 stakes.
Yeah, is he definitely dead though?
You kind of look at him and you're not quite sure. His head is kind of sloping downwards and his eyes are closed.
I kind of approach somewhat cautiously and check for a pulse on his neck.
He definitely has a pulse.
He's still alive. Let's get him down.
Marcus, does it look like he's been tortured?
You kind of look at over his bodies. You see a few injuries around his chest area.
I look to Red Bear and go, do you know how to bandage, perhaps? Because we're going to need to cover up these wounds.
Let me check real quick.
In addition, if you're curious...
Yes, I do!
His mutation is that his legs, like his feet, they're kind of like hairy. Yeah, that's just really hairy.
That's not a mutation one.
Well, more than usual. It's like animal hair, almost like it's like a...
Like a fur?
Yeah.
Yes, I can bandage. Not that I have bandages.
In fact, when you look over here, he doesn't have shoes on.
But yeah, let's get him down from there.
Yeah. So when we get him down, the Red Bear will bandage him up.
Okay.
And I'll be looking around to see if I can hear anything.
Oh, so Marcus, so it looks like he has like hypertrichiosis, but on his legs.
Other than he likes owl sounds, you can't really hear anything.
Any strange twig sounds? Because I want to see if I can, if they're nearby or anything.
Roll me perception.
Okay. Nope.
I think I have yet to fail one of those checks.
So, Red Bear, as you're like bandaging the young man, you hear like many sounds, many wild animals being in this forest, moving about. So it's hard to like tell which sound would be the rest of this party that you were following.
Distinguish is the word you were looking for.
Yes, thank you.
Can't hear anyone else.
Yeah, not really.
But I believe the tracks keep going.
Yes, the tracks do seem going, as you see some even blood marks going further along.
You want to stay here for a moment with him?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna try and wake the guy up while he's going out doing whatever he's doing.
Yeah, well.
I will follow the trail, see if I can find the other two.
Since you're by his body, you notice that he has quite a high fever. And no matter what you're trying, he's not exactly waking up.
Don't worry, buddy. We're gonna get you out of here.
Right there. As you follow the tracks, you find a body of quite an old man, probably in his 70s or so. And it seems that even with a glance, you see a bullet wound in the back of his head.
Let's see. So if there were only 3 sets of tracks, and the third one was probably the one who did this. Is there still one set of tracks leading away from here?
Yes.
I'm gonna keep going.
You quickly follow the tracks with, I'm just gonna use the same perception chest, until you hear a weeping sound in the distance.
I sneak closer.
As you're much closer, you see the side of about a middle-aged woman in her 40s crying in the middle of the woods.
Is there anyone else around?
No.
I slowly approach, gun drawn.
And one of her hands, you notice that she has a locket, and on her other hand, she has a small pistol.
I'll try to sneak closer until I'm very close, put the gun to the back of her head and say, I'm going to need you to not move.
She does not move, but she acknowledges you as she's still weeping.
Are you the one that shot the guy I found and nailed the other to a tree?
Those weren't men. They were monsters.
And what did they do?
Their skin, all of a sudden, it changed.
And that prompted you to kill one of them and...
They weren't real humans anymore.
At this point, my tail snakes around her from the side.
You're one of them! It's just like the man said. Monsters are taking over this world. As she's kind of hyperventilating.
What man said what?
The man? No! You're gonna kill me! Just like they were planning, just like the man said.
Who is the man you're talking about?
The man that I met during a night stroll.
During what?
During the night stroll.
Ah. Can you describe him for me?
He was quite a young man. He was talking something about mutants and being corrupted by evil, and he needed to burn the wall for witchcraft, and he had a posse group with him, and they were starting to hunt down what he called corrupted humans.
Where did you see him and when?
What do you say?
Where did you see him and when?
Some days ago, a few days ago, up down south a little bit. He said that he was moving to the United States where the highest rate would be or something like that.
How many? We've only been going for like 2 days, right?
About 4 now.
Oh, okay. So was that 4 days ago?
2 days ago, so you left 4 days ago, so it was about in the middle of your trip.
So we're about 3 days from our final destination?
One last question. You do realize that we are people. We have simply been changed.
No! You're monsters!
Killer.
We are not. Oh, I'm probably going to have to.
Just choke her with your tail. She doesn't seem to...
As you have clearly the jump on her, as you quickly notice that she's been slowly turning her gun towards you.
Stop that. Drop the gun.
As she is clearly shaking and be like, no, I must get rid of you. That's what the man said. Just like the rest of you.
She's unreasonable.
Yeah,
She's lost it.
Yeah, she's clearly lost it, so...
that is unfortunate and a pull the trigger.
Okay, you don't even need to roll anything here, because she is kind of...
She's right there, yeah.
As you kill her, her body drops to the ground, and you see her locket and quite old rusty gun. Well, meanwhile, I guess we can focus on Duchess and Sylvia's little scene. So, you guys are just looking over the stagecoach?
Yeah.
Okay.
They've been gone a while.
Yeah, it's been about like almost 2 hours at this point.
Yeah, no kidding.
I wonder if they are okay.
As you still see the fireplace still blazing, looking quite inviting.
She's cutting up a salmon and she hands you half of it.
I take the half that you hand me. Well, if I know Red Bear, he'll be fine. I'm not sure about Benson though. Don't know him very well.
He seems like he can handle himself around a weapon. We all do.
Well, yeah, I kind of figured that out.
Thinking back on the fight from earlier, or from yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what do you think is going on?
I haven't the faintest clue. And I don't have a, I really have nothing to reference it to. Could be anything. Is Judgment Day upon us? I don't know.
Judgment Day.
Is this what the end of the world is supposed to look like? Because I don't remember reading this shit in the Bible.
Fire, correct?
Well, they
Something
ended
about
by water
fire
first,
and
then
death.
it's supposed to end by fire, but I see no fire.
It's very aggressive.
I see tails. I see fangs.
Blue people.
And yes, blue hedgehog to you.
A
Yeah, I
hedgehog?
see a blue person, I see a person with scales.
What is your change?
It is nothing particularly obvious.
Ah, right. You're the... Gotcha.
Yeah, for you, he looks quite normal.
So, just for future reference, him and I kind of look normal as long as I keep my mouth shut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unless somebody rolls really high perception and sees something like poking out.
And even then, I mean, you could still make the argument, oh yeah, my teeth are just big.
I just have big teeth.
Yeah.
How big are my fangs, by the way? Like about like my portrait looks, or
About like a vampire or like a young wolf or so.
okay, yeah. So just like pretty much twice the size of an actual human's.
Yeah. So, yeah, alright. So, Holler, you see the young woman, she's dead now, and she has the small little locket in her left hand and her quite rusty, old-looking weapon on her right hand.
I take a closer look at the picture in the locket. Is this one of the two men?
Yes, it seems that it's her husband and their son. It's in the picture, they're quite happy, and you kind of look at the portrait as it's made from quite fine bronze.
Well, I'll take the locket and the gun,
Okay.
and I'm gonna leave her body there and return
Okay. You,
to Benson.
yep, you return to Benson, and the young man has still not woken up.
Yeah. I said, hey, everything okay? I heard a gunshot.
Yeah, woman killed the man. She was deranged. I had to put her down.
I see. Was she related to him?
Yeah,
To that guy.
probably his mother. Let's get him out of here so at least one of them survives.
Okay, I'm gonna pick him up and put him over my back and go follow Red Bear.
Yep. You quickly reach back to the stagecoach as Sylvia and Dutch is the two of you approach with a young little man on your shoulders. Well, that's how I assume that you're carrying him.
Mm-hmm.
My gosh, what happened?
This guy here was here with his parents. Mother killed the father. Was completely deranged. Religious zealot. Had to put him down.
Yes, Christianity is definitely known for this.
Specifically zealot against
don't diss my religion.
I'll reach over to kind of like, you know, like help prop this the injured person up like against something.
Yeah,
Sylvia's gonna walk.
Lay him down on the ground, or preferably on a blanket.
All of you, like, when you put your hands to his forehead, you can just feel this quite high fever.
I was about to say, you know...
I'm just picturing all of us putting our hands on his forehead at the same time.
Dutch, get me some water, please. Sylvia, can I ask you to boil some bandages? I had to make do with strips of his shirt.
She
but
nods.
He needs something clean.
I walk over and get some water out of the caravan, and I bring it over.
Sylvia's gonna put some, what's it called, bandages or just pieces of cloth in the pot that was boiling.
Yeah.
And then she's gonna grab the rest of the salmon and put them all in the cart, or like on the outside of the cart.
Basically, I'm just trying to bandage him and to break his fever.
Yeah.
Just
I know.
future?
What are you trying for?
How much food would all the salmon be?
The salmon is uncooked and it's not exactly salted, so it's not gonna last you long.
Till like tomorrow?
Yeah, about a day.
Okay.
Otherwise, if it was actually like smoked salmon or something like that, it might last a little bit longer, but as it is, yeah.
She looks up. Too bad one of us cannot breathe fire.
Yeah, that's just what we need.
I mean, I have a lizard tail. It's not the question that's going to change.
She looks over at Dutch because he has no change. She says, "You cannot breathe fire, can you?"
Only when he's drunk a lot.
All party favor I learned in New York.
Must have been a fun time.
It was until old Johnny Law came cracking down.
Well, that's what happens.
Who is this Johnny Law?
The law,
police.
you know. Yeah.
Ah, yes. See how you say buzzkills.
I forget the I forget the term they use. What is it?
Whoa.
Pinkerton agent.
Yeah, that's what the kid looks like, roughly. So, you guys fall asleep, and do anything happen during the night? Other than it's starting to rain quite heavily. Nothing.
We're gonna get in the cart. At least we can put the kid in the cart.
I mean, they do have 2 tents.
Yeah, there's tents.
Oh yeah, we'll put them in the tents. I forgot about the tents.
Yep.
Take shelter in one of the other tent. In the other tent.
And this time around the rain is quite bad, as it's just downpouring, and if you don't have any like shelter whatsoever, you're gonna be drenched like a dog.
Aren't we lucky that we just found 2 ownerless tents?
So,
Well, actually, it's the kids' tents now.
yep. Other than that,
That's what I said, ownerless.
God damn.
other than that, the rain just lasts for about the whole night. So those who are on watch order have a kind of a nice watch, just looking at the boring ass rain.
Welcome to my life.
And in the morning, you all kind of wake up, quite rested. Your stagecoach and horses being quite wet after the...
How's the
I'll
kid
check
doing?
on the condition of the kid.
Okay. Yeah, you go over
Sylvia's
and...
gonna throw more salmon on the fire.
Yep. Well, the fire has been doused, so...
Yeah.
Right, well, I mean,
Quote unquote...
start the fire back up.
Yeah, I believe that is a survival.
She gonna try? She has to try?
Yes. Actually...
She actually has to try.
It's smoldering embers, maybe.
yeah.
No.
I mean, well, I didn't say it. So
After that big of a fire,
someone-
you're gonna have trouble starting a fire, so...
Someone would probably, I mean, I would assume once it started like drizzling, would keep a couple of the coals under an overhang or
Well.
something. But we didn't say it, so it's okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but everything right now is quite wet, so it's kind of hard to get a fire going.
Sushi it is.
Unless anybody happens to have like a tinder box or spark
Sushi is
rocks.
the cooked version of it. Sashimi is the raw.
Sushi is the roll.
Isn't
Sashimi is
sashimi
sliced.
cut from the living fish?
Yes, while they're alive. And sushi is the dead version. But yeah, you check over the kid and seems that the fever has been breaking. As you hear a small little crumbling from the little young man's stomach.
Does he look like he's waking up?
Yeah, it seems that he's resting quite peacefully. It seems that he's about to wake up, or
Like you can wake up at any moment.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're gonna wake him up.
I'd let him rest.
Yeah.
Okay. About 30 minutes later, in the tent, unless you're already in there, you hear this
Yeah,
quite a...
I'm looking around to see if about getting some food going.
Yeah, you hear as you're cooking some of the salmon, or trying to, since you don't really have a fire, you hear a the young man yawn quite heavily. As,
Hi, good morning there, sunshine.
yeah, you see the tent open and he sees you and you say good morning and he's like, who? What's my dad?
My character covers his face somewhat with the hat he has on.
I have bad news for you.
He's dead.
Way to soften the
Way to
blow
break
there.
the news to him.
Yeah, that just
Yes.
the kid kind of just stares at you blank without even blinking. It's like,
So is your mother.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry.
No, look,
What?
hold on, just...
Someone get Sylvia
calm
out of here,
down.
please.
Well, I don't think any of us would have put it that bluntly, but yeah, I'm.
You want to soften the blow for the poor child?
I'm
Someone
sorry
please
there,
lock
lad.
Sylvia in the cart.
She walks away and gets back on her horse.
Okay.
Gets
kid.
back on her high horse.
What's your name, kid?
Billy, sir.
Billy. I have some bad news for you. I'm sorry. You see, your mother... She got a bit strange lately, hasn't she?
Yeah, ever since we met that man by the road.
Yeah. That
Well, what
guy
man?
put
Can you
some
describe it?
very bad ideas in her head.
Yeah, we were traveling and we met this man and he had this weird top hat and a group of friends and they were talking weirdly.
Was he selling, like, potions or something?
I do recall a few curing potions that he was offering to me and my dad when he saw some of our defaults.
How big is this party? Fuck, I'm not there. I don't know that he's saying this. Fuck. Why'd you send me away, you dick?
Because you were being a dick. Your mother got it in her head, probably from this guy, that
Yes, I recall.
people with mutations are monsters and need to be killed.
She only didn't kill me yesterday for some reason.
Your dad was less lucky.
He's kinda just silent, just kinda having a sad face and be like,
you see, when I found her, and my tail wriggles around from the back, she wasn't too pleased.
Yes, she was chasing me and my dad yesterday.
She did not survive the encounter.
Yes, the man spoke odd words in a language that I did not recognize, and it was like honey being poured into her ears.
Or like French or something?
What did you say?
Was it like French or something, I said?
I do not know.
Did he say weird things like je t'aime and mon chéri?
He kind of stares. No?
It was not French. Anyways, sorry,
I do
kid.
recall a creepy feeling coming out of his mouth when he said those things.
I mean, he is a witch, so maybe he cursed her or whatever they do.
I do not know, but what I'm going to do now.
Hey, can you describe this guy for me, please? Just to cross-check.
Yes, he was quite a young man. He has the top hat and a cloak of dark coloring. And he had quite a few friends with him, about 11, and he said that he was gathering more quote-unquote Puritans.
Unnaturally black skin?
I do recall that.
I see. So, Billy, do you know what the nearest town along these roads is?
I guess the biggest one would be Ontario, wouldn't it?
That's one we just came from, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate. See, we're currently headed in the other direction, though we will go back to Ontario afterwards. And I don't think it's safe for you to be alone. So, I mean, look around. Everything here is now yours. Poor inheritances, that may be.
Well,
I would recommend that you pack anything you want and then come with us.
he kind of nods and goes up to the tent, and you hear this rummaging around. And after about 30 minutes, you see him come out with the small little backpack that seems about halfway empty.
I'm gonna take Dutch and we break down the tents.
I'm gonna help out.
No reason to let them go to waste.
I'm gonna smoke more peyote.
God damn it. She's an asshole and she's high.
She's just blunt. She's not an asshole.
I mean...
It's all relative.
So, yeah, you put down the tents and quickly hop on the back end of this stagecoach with Billy with you now.
Billy the kid.
We get the old wagon moving.
And you don't even travel half a day until you come across this the river, and not too far off the distance you see this ominous smoke. You think you're quite at your destination.
Yeah, it's still smoking 4 days later.
It did hit the ground pretty hard, so...
Sylvia looks at you, she says, "Of course I am."
Well, Boyle,
call
you
yourself
brought us
that
all the way
shit.
out here. What the hell did you need us to do?
Any of you happen to know how to write?
Yeah?
Well, I need you to record notes about whatever we find over there.
Alright, well that sounds lovely and all, but do you have a pen and paper?
I hand him the pen and paper I was given.
Alright, perfect. I guess let's put this Catholic school thing to work.
Oh. So, do you approach the smoke? Well, I assume that you guys do, but I get the question should be, how do you approach the smoke? Carefully or just walk in?
Carefully. I'll sneak if you want me to.
Yeah, well, that's up to you if you wanna sneak
Nah,
or just,
I'll sneak. I'll sneak, I'll be quiet.
You know what, fine, I'm gonna silent move up with him.
The ninja.
Go. You do
Yeah.
have a small bonus to this also, but I guess it doesn't really matter.
Dutch doesn't give a shit about your small bonus.
So, even before you approach the rock, you see quite a few wild animals being somewhat wary of the thing, but there's not quite that many. You see a few, but
And what changes have they suffered?
you see various. I'm not gonna go into detail.
Yeah.
Okay. But you see quite an interesting scene. As you come across, you see a huge rock, and you see it's blazing fire. As you see the smoke going up to the ground, to the heavens above, and you see the ground below it being darker than the rock itself. As you see the trees slowly being changing into other colors. On each side of the rock, you see a person just kind of there, in almost like an Indian pose, sitting and just almost like in a meditative state.
We're going to fuck up our silent move now.
Hey.
Or not.
You can put your tokens on the map. I don't care.
Alright, well, I start making a note of everything I'm seeing at this hole in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see the skeleton in the top hat?
Yes.
Guys, there's a skeleton in a top hat standing there.
After
What the
making
fuck?
a note of all the things I kind of
Yeah,
see, I
I
look at the
noticed
paper,
that.
read it back a few times,
Yeah,
and I'm
it's
like,
quite strange. As how is the skeleton, as you see, it's still meditating, being able? It's either just a skeleton and it's dead, or you're seeing an actual quote-unquote live skeleton.
After I write down what I see, I look at the paper, read it a few times, and I look at the two people next to me, and I'm like, all right. So I've read through this a few times, and I want to know if any of you can read it in a way that does not sound completely fucking retarded.
Sylvia looks down at her peyote, looks over at the guy that's blue, and kind of shakes her head like, kind of normal.
There's a skeleton dressed up like, oh god, what's he called?
Sherlock Holmes?
It's wearing a suit.
No, slightly gayer.
Top hat.
Slightly gay Sherlock Holmes.
Moriarty.
Moriarty.
Yeah, that's it.
Isn't that your last name?
Abraham Lincoln?
It is indeed my last name.
You couldn't remember your own last name? Shame on you, Dutch.
No, I can remember my last name. I just don't use it ever. To be fair, I can barely remember my first name.
Shall we approach?
I think I was told from a young age don't mess with skeletons.
Let alone whatever the hell this is.
So I'm just sticking closer, Marcus.
Let's send the boy in
Tell me
first.
where I can go.
You can approach freely. They don't seem hostile at all, as you just see them in the meditative pose, just sitting. As you approach, you do see the ground underneath you, especially since you're Indian. You just feel this eerie feeling down to your bone, and you just feel that this is not natural whatsoever.
I'm just gonna put motion to the others to get in position, and I will attempt to sneak around to the guy on the back. So basically, someone is on every one of those.
Can we try talking first?
As you
Well,
are...
Yes, but with the gun on their heads.
Yeah, I'm going to aim a gun at this guy right over here.
If you're curious, I'm gonna draw actually a small circle here before you do anything. Like, all of that area is like dark. The ground is like all black and has this, almost like an obsidian color to it. And as you walk into it, you just feel your legs just being filled with this energy of some kind, as you feel almost like it's trying to touch you, as you see small these tentacle-like things trying to reach towards you.
Oh god, it's Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh god, it's called Cthulhu. Or a hentai.
But yeah.
Tentacle porn.
So Big Bear, you approach this creature down to the right
Call him
side.
Big Bear instead of Red Bear.
Well, I do have a massive girth.
He does have massive girth.
Talking about his head, guys. What are you talking about?
Quickly, roll me for girth.
What do you want me to roll?
For girth.
roll me 1d10 child brides.
Roll for anal circumference.
Roll the truly Pocahontas.
Anyways, you approach this creature who has quite a few tentacles like growing out of him, and I assume you point your gun, and I assume that you reloaded it back to full.
Yes.
Yep.
I also assume that he still has a head.
Yes, it's a little cloaked, like in the picture you see there. But you point to his head, and let me just do a small little check. Oh, okay. As you're not even pointing towards his head yet, but you hear this almost, dark voice in your head just go, "Yes, my child?"
May I ask who you are and what you're doing here?
Oh, me? I'm just a messenger, nothing more.
A messenger for whom, bearing what message?
Well, that depends. We have been waiting for somebody. Are you them?
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and say if it's good then yes, and if it's bad then no.
We are friends. We are friends, and we are on the run from some people who do not like people like us, mutants. As she smiles and shows her fangs.
Sylvia yelling at the fucking distance. That's how 50 meters away.
I'm yelling at the skeleton.
How?
Well, see, those two are having a conversation in the mindscape.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can't really respond to this.
Yeah, so don't worry.
Depends who you're looking for. We
Sad
may or may
face.
not be those.
Well, Terry, tell me, are you my acolytes?
No.
No. Are you willing to be my acolytes?
Probably not, no.
I see. In that case, leave me alone. As he goes back into this meditative state.
Apologies, but I will have to ask what you're doing here.
As you feel no response.
Is that motherfucker ignoring me?
He cut you off, man.
I
The
repeat my
Vampire
question
Diaries and the
loudly this
crew is
time.
ignoring you.
I repeat my question loudly this time.
You still hear absolutely no response.
Can I hail the skeleton?
It seems to ignore you.
I want to be an acolyte.
One of our group already wants to go full out evil. I mean, she does hate men, so it makes sense.
Good thing she doesn't know.
Who said I hate men? I like Dutch fine.
I mean, she did over her maidenhead.
That never happened. Take the autism. Put it away.
No, you can't prove that until you review the footage.
But yeah, no matter what you say into, well, those two sentences don't poke the interest from this creature any longer. As you
Go
just,
wrap your tail around one of them.
as you just feel the tentacles like touching your ankles, as you feel just this creepy ass slimy feeling down your ankles, both Bennett and right
I
there.
step on one of them. Don't.
Well, I thought you guys
Yeah, I
might
should-
know you have some company coming up the road, maybe. They might be coming after you. As she walks away.
As you see slowly the circle getting bigger and bigger.
It's like,
They really just
it's like an
don't give
episode
a shit.
of Star Trek.
I make a note of it in the sailor's log.
I mean, to be
As
fair,
the water itself is also turning like this darkish color.
our job is just to report back where this thing is, correct? And to
Yeah.
make any observations.
Yep.
Dutch, you should drop some of your holy water on these. See what happens.
That
The
was just my
power of
drinking
French
water.
Compellion.
Well,
I
as
assume
is-
you have some, you little Christian boy.
Okay, for starters, I'm Catholic, and also no, I was just being facetious with my drinking water.
Well, I suppose I'll be leaving you to it then. I don't actually have a reason to fight you. I just assumed that you would.
Should try to make them friends. I like skeletons.
I'm just
Yeah, I'm just
Back.
gonna.
I ain't
Once I
messing
see
with
you
any of
back,
these
I'm
spooky,
back.
scary skeletons.
Scary skeletons.
yeah. So they're waiting for some sort of acolytes. So make a note of that, I guess.
Yeah, at least
I,
the one that you spoke to, since you only heard one voice in your head.
Oh yeah, I don't really have an answer for that. That's Can we get the fuck away from here?
Guys, I really want to go touch the rock.
What? No, why?
It seems like a good idea. I want to touch the rock.
This is like a very bad idea to me.
I'm not stopping you. Just assume that it's going to kill you.
Yeah, or something worse, perhaps.
But hell, I ain't gonna stop you.
Can we take any of the, like, tainted earth with us, possibly?
Aren't all right?
You can try. How are
Whether or
we
not
going
we
to accomplish this?
Sylvia's gonna take off, Benson's hat and go fill it with dirt.
No, I'm gonna take my hat right back, thank you. This is my papa's hat.
Also, I assumed that you guys left Billy in the cart.
Yeah.
No, he fell
shit.
down the well.
Be like,
The
hey,
cart's
Billy,
probably
go.
not that far away, but
The first thing that came into my mind. Hey, Billy, go and touch that rock.
That's what I wanted to do. I said that earlier.
no.
Rejected.
Rejected on
Horrible
grounds of
human being.
Satanism.
Yes.
But yeah, you see the animals getting further and further away from the dark ground.
What happens if we touch it with fire?
Nothing. Except it's a little bit brighter, I guess.
Can't kill it with fire.
We don't need to kill it at all. We're not being
I'm just
paid to kill
wondering,
it.
if this spreads in the rapid rate that it is going right now, it might be a good idea to get rid of it, let's say.
And how do you propose on doing that?
Well, I am the only one trying anything, so I would not point my fingers if I were
Is
you.
that even any of our problem?
It will be if it spreads across the entire world.
This is a bit far-fetched, isn't it?
She looks down as
Hey,
it's
I
like
am blue.
approaching her fucking feet. I don't know, it looks like it is spreading pretty rapidly.
I'm fucking blue. I think it's a pretty hold on. I need to learn how to English. Pretty feasible.
Mr. Blueman, you should go roll around in it since you're so pleased by it.
No, I'm saying feasible.
I'm just making notes of how it's fucking expanding.
Yeah, I'm just taking up a few steps back.
I'm assuming it's probably going right as well. It just can't because of the screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
I literally can't make it any further along that way. But
The real question is, why is it expanding now?
I think you can select it, Marcus, and drag it off the screen, and then make it
Hey,
bigger.
maybe it's expanding because those
If you
4
wanna do
guys
that.
are praying for it to expand.
Yeah.
But as you see a few fish swim in this little small pond, river, I guess you could call that. They enter the dark portion of it, and you see them almost like stop, and you just see the tentacles like grab them and like cover them in this darkish energy, and they seem to be slowly like going to this almost like cocoon state.
I mean, at this point, we either shoot these 4
Ooh.
or leave.
Sylvia runs over to the fish.
Oh boy.
Boys, these they look like they are going into cocoons. Do we want to see what happens whenever they hatch?
I don't think we do.
I agree. What happens when this goes all the way across the whole world and makes everything cocoons, huh?
I have no idea.
We should
Sure didn't
probably
make
go
the cocoon well
inform
with
your
it.
superiors, Mr. Benson Lovett Markley.
They're not my superiors. They just happen to be the people I got the job from.
I'm not talking about them, you daft idiot. I'm talking about your army friends.
I'm not
This
the
seems
army.
like a very large... Who's in the army?
Drew's
Walter
back
Ripley,
here.
sorry. Wrong person.
Walter.
Yeah, he's not here. Damn.
Well, I agree with your line of thinking. We need to get the military up here and go, boom, bitch. Well, I know what we'll actually do.
I have
mean,
a feeling that we are going to get some more
No, what's interesting is that I don't think a single person in any fantasy game has ever said, "Oh, I don't think we need to be dealing with this world-ending event. I think I need to go ask ask the king if he can send his army down here." No, nobody in a fucking fantasy game says that, but everyone in a modern game does, though. Well, I mean, I guess in a Wild Western.
You know,
I'm just a blue person.
considering how rapidly this is spreading now, and how this has been here for almost 5 days at this point, it's either our presence that's making it spread or theirs.
So
yeah,
it
but
works
we
up
kill
at this.
And
That's
you know
actually
that
really
there's...
smart.
And you know for a factoid, if you have forgotten, let me remind you, there's at least 11 more of these down in the United States.
Oh, God.
So, you want to stop those? You probably have to shoot them. You want to shoot those guys?
I have no idea what it would do, though. We might just
Yeah,
end up as burnt, crisp corpses meant to feed something else or something.
I prefer not shooting people, but that's just me.
If you do shoot them,
Well,
I'd like to
that's
make a note that I think there's one person in that entire lineup over there that won't actually give a shit about being shot. And I point at the skeleton.
Well, Sylvia, just saying, you're bitching that we're not stopping this. This is probably how you stop this.
For a moment, Dutch, as you point to the skeleton, you'd think the skeleton tips his hat to you.
You think I am bitching about not stopping this? I am just wondering how to stop it in general. I do not care if we do it. I don't want to.
Well,
Hey, we've got
probably
some
what you need is
dynamite.
for.
Well, then let's go. Let's fuck off then.
Okay.
I guess we're leaving?
Yeah, I guess you're
So
leaving.
basically what I said 10 minutes ago, I see.
Okay.
We
You-
do want to stop this, we just don't know how.
I don't want to fight the skeleton. He's too cool. He's got a top hat.
So we
I don't
were
want to fight them because I don't know if we can even beat them.
I have
just
no
discussed
idea.
for academic purposes how to stop this, and not because we actually want to stop this.
Exactly. So that we can tell the proper people who can stop this to stop it. And
How are
how?
we doing that here?
Because here is where it is.
Let's fuck off.
And like 11 other
Let us.
places.
I am with you. I just wanted to see if a fire would burn it or not. Is there something so wrong with this?
Okay.
I guess not.
All of you, well, down back to your stagecoach.
I get back on my horse. The high horse.
Oh. And yeah, I guess you're heading back to town.
Yep, Ontario.
Okay. And since you
We
know
should-
the way,
we should-
I'm not gonna make you roll navigation
Whatever.
again, unless you guys want to.
We should probably watch for that band of ruffians who want to kill us.
You mean the band of ruffians we killed?
No.
No.
The ones that the boy was referring to.
Oh, the zealots.
Yes.
Yes.
I was thinking that if we would have talked to the people, the acolyte, and become acolyte, we may be able to get some help with these men. But it is what it is. Hopefully we don't die on the way back.
Yeah. I'm not going to be enslaved by dark powers, and you know nothing about this, so...
Leave it to an Indian to fuck everything up.
Leave it to an Indian to not want to pray to Cthulhu.
Okay. As you leave the stream, after the
Subtle racism of Warhammer, total.
Yeah, subtle.
Gee, this is the subtle racism of out of character, because in character she does not know this.
So yeah, you travel for the first day as you feel just like you're looking at the woods. Everything just seems a little bit different. Roll me perception.
Perceive.
Okay. Almost like in your mind's eye, you see that the whole forest has darkened up a lot more as you see in your mind this image of this just whole area covered in this like dark energy as you see many men turned into some vicious, horrible creatures.
Apparently blue people are vicious.
But in the moment, the fleeting moment, the vision passes.
Dutch, you're a horrible creature. I mean, what?
As in the scene, you see many
Oh, you
soldiers, many women, many men just turned into this horrible, monstrous creatures.
Blue people and people with hairy feet are apparently monsters.
The second day, well, more than that, because there's like spiked monstrosities just walking about in the image that you saw.
I believe we should head to upstate New York.
You get New York
I
from
would
that?
rather
for
avoid
doing
that
my
place
job.
like the plague.
I hear there is a school there who might help people like us.
On the
I
second
would
day,
rather avoid
talking
that
about?
place.
on the second day, as you travel back towards the town, you see once again an image in your mind as you see the skeleton that you saw during the campfire. He tips your hat to you, as in the image you see every person that you know in existence turn to a skeleton, and the world being a better place.
Being a better place? What?
There won't be a better place.
I thought you said it'd be a better place.
No, be a better
mean-
place.
Yes,
It
the
will
world
be
would
for the
definitely be a better
necrophiliacs.
place if everyone looked like a Halloween creature in a Walt Disney film.
Hey, now, don't do
These
this
scary
necrophiliacs.
skeletons.
As the vision passes, as you even look at yourself, and you have turned into a skeleton, and the good old man skeleton with the top hat gives you a good old smile and tips his hat again. As you feel this warm,
How can he smile? He has no facial features.
Well, you
He
can't
somehow did it.
as you just feel this calm, inviting feeling, trying to invite you in.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
So, Marcus, you're saying we're pretty boned?
Hey!
Oh man,
Yes.
this is turning into a meme campaign right now.
Oh, the puns.
I know this. Anyways, during
We'll
the
come back to
second,
town. The Ontario army can have a bone to pick with him.
but
So
yeah,
is this like scary to us, or is it just like
it's oddly calming both sides to you, unless
Okay.
you do
so it's not like an insanity test?
no. Because if I were to do that, all of a sudden your characters would quickly become unplayable. Because there's only so many insanity points that you can take before you're unplayable.
Yeah, the
Hey,
rank
maybe we'll
level
become
thing.
like the Skaven. Just blow ourselves up.
As
Glorious.
after 2 more days of travel, you finally come into the town. As you see, it's been blockaded by the military, but they notice you and they do let you in, but they're kind of wary of you. As you see, many of defenses being built here in case of an assault, as the whole town is on its edge.
You know what I could really go for right now? Some spare ribs. Come on,
I
I
mean-
found that humorous.
I gave you a slight chuckle.
I give you a slight snort.
Alright,
Okay.
I guess let's go talk to whoever the hell handed out your job. I give them this piece of paper.
Yep.
So you head down to the law house where you were given the quest, which is now being used as a temporary base.
Why? They have a fort.
Well, mostly because the mayor's office is in the same place, and
Protect
So-
the government building.
yeah, mostly for that reason. But yeah, you go in there and you see the commander,
Don't dry.
and a few of the soldiers recognize you, and they let you in. I believe Wes was the only one who accepted this quest. Who was there?
Well, Drew was there, but
Does everybody enter the government building or not?
I'll come with before I get my food.
You enter it and you see the young captain once again being like, it is you.
yep. And well, we
It is
found
me.
out what crashed down.
Really now, would you be kindly describe it to me?
Big rock,
Oh.
black earth, crazy people praying to it.
He
And it was
kind-
also on fire.
Also, there were tentacles.
he kind
Yeah,
of
coming out of a circular radius around the rock.
he kind of looks at you, thinks for a moment, and is just like, huh. This
Seriously,
is
though,
kind
proper
of doubting your words slightly, isn't it? Are
Look,
you
I'm
sure?
just telling you what we saw.
Seriously though, proper report. Big rock, still on fire, still smoking, at least as of 4 days ago.
I hand them the piece of paper with the entire report.
Yeah,
Look on the black-
the scribe takes it and looks it over, and it's like, yes, sir. It says right here, and the captain is like scratching his head. What the hell was the world coming to?
Boy, I wrote that and then reread it several times, took it to my council of people, had it affirmed by the Pope. I have no goddamn idea how to write that in a way that does not look fucking stupid.
Yeah, the scribe is like, don't worry, sir. I sort of know how to read this.
No, he's just. I think he means right about
No,
something.
I'm not
crazy.
talking about my handwriting, I'm talking about the information in there just sounds fucking retarded. It is baffling.
Top hat, yes.
You mean crazy, insane, ridiculous?
Let me put it to you bluntly. It looks like it looks like the insane ramblings of a window licker.
As the captain is like looking over the report as the scribe is like describing every word because this captain can't read. So he's just going by point and being like the captain being each time as the scribe goes, oh, and then they saw a skeleton with the top hat, and the captain just goes like, huh?
Pretty sure
I,
officers.
I
would be
wiggle
required
with
to
my
read.
tail.
Sacre
not-
bleu!
I wiggle with my tail. This is not the weirdest thing you've seen all day, is it?
Yeah, and I'm a blue person, so.
I guess not, but this is slightly concerning. Anything other that you saw on your travels might be useful to us.
There's a roaming band of assholes, one of them armed with lethal bottles. Something about everyone who doesn't look like a normal human is the devil and needs to be killed with stakes.
Ah, yes. I have heard of this group going by from my scouts. They're taking every human who are not changed and convincing them to kill every
Yeah,
human
apparently,
who was.
Their leader speaks in a some sort of weird language.
Yes.
Anyways,
or-
if you want, you can debrief the kid we brought with us. His mom killed his dad, and then I had to put her down.
Yeah, the Billy is like, "Thank you, sir," as he goes off and talks to one of the other scribes, and they're like compensating him as he hands over a few measly dollars that he has left.
Also, we took out a bandit group on the way there. Is there a bounty on those?
He kind of looks you over. Well, do you have any proof?
I mean,
We forgot to bring the
I-
ears.
We have the ale.
Yeah, we brought the ale.
we also have the mining equipment they stole.
Yep.
Let me see as he goes. Well, a few miners did report something about a job where their tools had been missing.
Well, good. We got them back.
It says here that I'm supposed to give them back and give a reward of $10.
In addition to our several hundreds you paid us for this job.
Yes. So I believe that would be, let's see, banker, would you bring me kindly the money? Yes, he brings over a total of $200.
Well, I suppose that's
Okay,
pretty.
that's about $42 per person.
Let's see.
If we're dividing it up between each other.
Yes, as
Well,
you see, Billy come up
don't
to
forget
you.
Drew's character.
Yeah, I did.
Right.
I did it for 5 people, so it's 42.
But Red Bear, you see the Billy come up to you and says,
Wouldn't it just be 4?
Sir,
Well,
did you
Remember the $10 from the mining
yeah.
thing? Yeah.
did you get my family's locket, mister? Yes, you see Billy come up to you, Red Bear.
Oh yeah, did I forget to give you that? Here, that's your mom's. Also,
you.
this is her old gun. You can keep it.
Not worth a lot, but it's a family
I never knew
heirloom.
we need a gun.
I mean, I sure don't need it.
To be fair, it's not much of a heirloom since it just was used when my daddy was in the war.
Well, it's yours now.
Thank you, sir. As he tries to give you a hug,
100.
There.
as he heads off, and it's like, I guess I gotta find some work. I'm not gonna live with $5 for long.
The kid's going to die in some mines.
Or building a railroad.
Or building a railroad, that is correct.
So, here you are. I assume that Sylvia is still avoiding the government house somewhat? Or is she still inside?
Dutch and I both, yep.
Okay. So,
Well, I'm in there, but I'm like trying to avoid eye
yeah.
contact with anyone.
yeah. Well, they're quite busy at the moment, so they're gonna ignore you. But yeah, all of you are inside of the government house. The question is, what are you going to do next?
First of all, I think we should get some food, everyone.
Yeah, you've been living off some dried foods for the past.
Couple weeks.
I don't know, some real stew. That sounds lovely.
The money. I'm confused. What money?
The money
Or
that
of
they
course,
got for us.
spare ribs.
He like sent his scribe or whatever to go get more money.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, you have a guess. Since they kind of went upstairs and came afterwards.
Can I mark that?
Sure. But you all go into the local tavern, which is filled with a lot more people this time around. As you see, even here, this
Oh
loud...
shit, he's back.
Don't worry about that, I haven't updated this map, but there's about the double of the amount of tokens in this map. I'm just not gonna add them all. And in the corner you see here this quite a loud man just yell, "Oh, bring me more beer, wench!" As you...
Let's talk to you.
God damn it, I'm not a woman.
Which one was it? This
hold
one?
on. Hold on, I'm posting...
Updating the
token.
map.
Yes, as soon as I can find him. I believe he
Well, everyone,
is...
if I might just say, bon appetit.
I swear to God, Red Bear. I swear to God.
And this is why everyone hates Indians.
Come on, everyone, have some
Yeah,
respect,
subtle racism.
I mean, after all that bare bones fare we had,
My God damn it.
Can someone please slap him?
Was this Monty Python?
Jeez. Really, guys?
I really can't bury you right now.
Oh, I swear to God, that's you too.
hey, don't you disregard my puns. That would be a grave mistake.
Ah.
Oh god.
I'm busy right now.
Oh man. Continue the campaign.
You just let me finish what I'm doing. Yeah, I know.
Guess it's like having fucking Andy back.
What is a touch? Did somebody steal your funny bone?
God, stop it. There's
But,
not a fucking alcoholic beverage in this damn country that will cover the kind of shit that comes out of your mouth on a daily basis.
I don't know, I thought that joke was a dead ringer.
Ah, I swear to God, that's it. I'm getting out of here.
God damn it. Oh man.
I'll give you $50 right now if you shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I give him $50.
He continues anyway.
Oh, I'd kill myself.
Just blow your brains out right there.
I'll blow my brains out, and then Holler will be poisoned.
God damn it,
Mother
I can't
Viscera.
find this fucking picture. This is the problem with me, is not saving my pictures. Anyway, yeah, you go up to the barkeep and he's like, what I can get ya, friend?
Some whiskey, please.
Whiskey coming up.
Red Bear tries to mime a stew.
Whiskey
Alright.
that,
Right, we're on mute now.
that would be a... do you want a bottle or a glass?
After what I've been through, a bottle.
Alright. Let's see, the price on... I believe that's like a few gold. Yeah, just...
Apparently, Dutch and Sylvia are in the outhouse together.
Well, I gave him $50 and then I fucked off.
I'm just gonna say it's $5.
He's
since-
completely killed my drinking mood. But he's completely filled my pickpocketing move.
Actually, let's put in something, if I can find it.
I'm gonna grab the bottle and chug.
The hell you think you're doing?
Puts it down, looks at him. Sorry. And walks away. Runs into Red Bear. Throw me a freaking bone, man. I'm trying.
God damn it. If you don't shut up over there, I'm gonna shoot you.
You can
Jesus.
see that he's fighting not to make another bone run. But he has taken the money and he's good for his word.
She keeps poking him like, come on, I know you got more.
You see rocks looming over your head. They seem to be willing to drop at any second.
Rocks hanging over his head?
Rocks fall,
All of our
everyone
head.
dies.
Yeah.
Well, I left the fucking building, so I guess
I
the
thought-
entire game will be about me then.
I thought this was the door that Dutch went into, but apparently he's in the bathroom.
Yeah, that's the bathroom.
You know, then why the hell did we enter through here then, Marcus?
That's
Yeah,
the
we
main
entered
door
through here
here.
last
Yeah, I don't know why you guys decided to enter. I always do the.
Yeah,
bottom.
you guys posted your tokens there the last time.
Because that looks like an entrance.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
like-
I
And
went to
then
the
you look
bottom.
at that fucking
I think
hole
I
right
should.
there, and then you're like, what the hell?
I mean, it's you guys entered it last time for the.
Okay, well, okay, yeah. So I exit through the proper door, and
I
you
go
know
with
what
them.
I did. You know what I did. I rolled it. You know what I did.
Oh God, what did he do?
Did he done fucked up?
He done fucked.
It's a good thing though that he. Actually, no, it's a bad thing he's not a skeleton. Because they couldn't pin anything on him.
God damn
I'm gonna
it.
shoot Red Bear now.
Hey, that was out of character.
Okay.
Even outside the damn bar.
Okay, that's the fucking token. That took me like an hour to find. Well, not really.
Well, it didn't help that we were making memes over here.
Goddamn meme city.
Sylvia walks up to Benson and taps him on the left shoulder, makes him turn the other way, and then grabs his bottle and drinks some more.
And right as she's drinking it, I grab it right out of her. Oh, this is mine.
She spits some of it at you on
Damn bottle.
accident.
But yeah, you just see this man over here just yelling quite rudely. Words, get me that fucking oil now!
Well, apparently Sylvia's a winch.
Sylvia sits down and says, "Yes, wench! Give me some burger right now!"
My character just face bombs.
I actually take a seat a bit closer because I want to watch this.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be watching from the bar, drinking on my bottle.
Who the fuck are you sitting next to? Look at this motherfucker. He looks like a pissed off garden gnome with a shaved beard.
Don't care. I just want to watch this.
You just see Red Bear sit down next to him. He's just looking over at Sylvia and the other guy and just smiling.
As you see,
Don't
some of
start to start.
the waitresses come up with their lines. The man is just truly being more. Send me more.
I look at her and I say, "Bring a bottle."
Yeah, that's right. Bring a bottle, Lawrence.
Says, "What's got you all riled up, sir?"
He kind of looks you up and down. Tell me, pretty girl. Wanna spend a night with the real man?
She said. She points over at.
Yeah, you know one?
She points over at Benson. She says, "That's my man right there. If you want to go take it up with him."
God damn it! You bastard!
Red Bear doesn't fit take.
He also has a bottle that you might be able to share.
Slut!
She winks.
Sure, I have nothing to do. Roll me perception, by the way, if you want.
Always.
You notice that one of his eyes is made of glass.
Are you a veteran, sir?
I said, go away!
I'm sorry, I did not quite catch that.
I said, go away!
I said, you can fuck off if you want. This is my table.
Look, little girlie, I was here first!
No. You see, I came here earlier with my friends and we just went and saw an actual skeleton, so you're pretty boned if you stay here.
Sweet Jesus, Red Bear.
That wasn't Red Bear. But, oh, wait. Oh,
roll
God.
me. Let me see, what should I make
It's
you
not
roll?
working. You just cut his eye.
Ch-
Bad to the bone.
charm would work if you have charm.
I mean, I don't have it trained, but
You can give it a try.
I have gossip.
Oh. Gossip is gathering information, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can always try. You never know.
And
The
you
man,
fail.
man is just rudely like, get
That
out!
would be wild. God damn.
Otherwise I'll sue your ass.
Oh, you're going to sue me. How are you going to sue me? What am I doing? I'm just merely sitting in a tavern.
Sue her.
She, like, sits back in her chair and puts her feet up on the table.
Alright, I need to check something. The man kind of gets up from his chair very slowly because he's quite fat, as in the picture. You just see his half ripped
He's
open.
never stood up before in his life.
You see his half ripped open vest, and he uses his hair chest as he all of a sudden puts down his both ale mugs.
He
and
starts to breathe heavy as moving from one chair to the other is the most exercise he's gotten this year.
As all of a sudden, as he puts down the mugs to the table, he comes to you with the right hand slap with an aim. Just comes like, slaps you right across the face.
Oh!
Welcome
Seems
to the
someone's over there is
WWE.
rude.
Let's see, that's a D5 minus 3, right?
No.
You take 3 points. Of damage. Oh, probably nothing, no damage,
nothing.
right?
Yep, nothing.
But you just feel the slap come across your face. You do resist it, but it's gone.
Help! Someone help me! I'm a poor little wench. Please come help me. This man is hitting me.
Oh, come on, really?
Help, I'm being repressed!
Being repressed. I did not vote for you.
As the man just kind of points at you and just like kicks at your chair as you're leaning across the table as you fall down to the ground. Listen up here, you little bitch.
Come on, Sylvia, you can take him.
At this point, my character sets down his bottle, like, okay. I think you should stop now, sir. You're getting out of hand. And my gun is on my hip, or my hand is on my gun, rather, which is on my hip, so.
His husband coming to get her.
What?
Her husband coming to get her.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I'm not her husband. I don't know what she's been telling you, but, yeah.
Sylvia gets up and stretches herself off.
And he kind of looks at Red Bear too, and it's like, I see this is kind of an orgy going on here.
I definitely would
Have
not
we
want to
gotten,
be in a orgy
have we
with you,
gotten
sir.
everyone's attention?
yes, but
Oh,
you're
yes.
going to be in the middle.
No.
I'll have you know, sir, we are employed by the local military.
Yeah, you
So you
even
should
see like one of the deputies kind of come in and just be like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
I put a hand on his shoulder. Buddy, just take a step back or you'll be boned.
God damn it. I told you I was gonna shoot that one
And he
time.
can-
The absolute shit is with this man's expression.
Is that Chevy Chase? Chevy Chase.
The man kind of looks at you, at your roughened skin, and kind of looks at you up and down, and goes, "I see. You're the top bitch."
Wouldn't he theoretically hate him because he's an elf? Slash Indian?
Man, you're a bonehead, aren't you?
All right, just listen up here. You're gonna get my hand too, as he picks up his hand and comes across you, but you just dodge it like you saw it a mile away.
I quick draw my pistol and put it under his chin. Don't make me do this.
As you see it, like deputy come over and be like, sires, please stop this.
Sire.
Sir,
Hey,
hey, stay here, get out of here.
And
Sheriff
ma'am,
Nottingham is here.
Sir, this man attacked me. He hit me right across the face.
as the man goes on the article, but this bitch came over and destroyed my drinking place and blah blah blah.
I pushed
He's
the gun
obviously
into
drunk,
his, like into the bottom of his jaw.
In fact, he actually stole my drink.
You get to be quiet now.
He's gonna, as the deputy is going like, whoa, put down your gun, sir.
In a moment when he's cooled down enough not to hit someone.
I know that you're...
Sylvia, like, secretly steps on one of his toes.
As it's... Sir, I know that your native tribes are quite keen on being aggressive. Calm down.
I completely ignore him, turn to the bonehead and say, "So, you calmed down enough?"
He kinda... Fine.
You take a swing at me again, you will not have balls anymore. Make myself clear.
Make
Sylvia
sure
chuckles.
this little slut doesn't bother me anymore.
Oh please, she bothers everyone.
Yeah, she's always
You're
taking
not
two
special,
drinks from
Snowflake.
my whiskey.
As the man goes back to slowly sit on his chair if you let him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I put,
The chair collapses underneath the weight.
Oh,
I'm gonna
thank
go
you,
back
officer. Thank you. You
I'm
saved
gonna
me.
go back and get my whiskey and
No problem, little missy.
was this entire thing a ploy to hit on an officer?
What
God
can
damn
we...
it, it was
Is there
officers.
something that is going on around town? I notice a large military presence.
Yes, the military has been securing this place, sending a few scout patrols towards the rock after, just recently, actually.
Yes, we were one of these patrols, but we have been gone for a few days. Has there been more that has happened?
Well, I heard that, the ferry's back up if anybody wants to travel back to the States through the river.
This is good to know. Thank you very much.
No problem, is it?
Have a wonderful day, sir.
Same to you.
Oh, awkward.
I just look at her. Your husband? Really?
She winks at him as she like goes to grab his bottle again.
No, I bring it right back out of her.
As the deputy doesn't...
I just start drinking from it.
She
Keep an eye on her.
gives you those anime puppy eyes.
As the deputy doesn't actually leave, but just stays there, just to watch over if anything else happens.
When did I get back in this building?
Just now, apparently.
I don't know where you are.
Well, you know what I was doing, scrub.
I thought you were doing that in this building.
No.
Well, you got my message. How much you...
Yeah. So I'm
But,
just, we would just say I'm out doing that.
So you guys enjoy quite lovely day back in the city, eating and having quite a bit of fun. Enjoying this
Drinking,
lovely,
songs, and games.
indeed. So the day passes by quite quickly since you just arrived into the town. And since you paid for the food, well, the guys who were at the tavern, that's a dollar a meal if you want to buy a meal here.
Sure.
I lied, by the way. I did take 1 point of damage.
Ah,
He hit me in the face, right?
yes.
Okay.
Well, that's 1 point of the damage and fatigue, since, yeah.
Fatigue.
Yeah, is it fatigue still in this? I believe so.
I've never dealt with fatigue before, but can.
I might be wrong. I might be thinking of Dark Heresy where you get hit and you take fatigue each...
Yeah, Dark Heresy definitely has that.
Yeah, this might not have. I might be
Yes.
wrong here, I'm just recalling that there's so many of these systems that I always
Yeah,
get
absolutely.
confused.
No worries.
It's like 40k Holy War, Dark Heresy 2.0, and all of this. Oh well. But yeah, you all
I look at Sergeant, or no, not Sergeant,
Benson.
Benson, and I say, shall we move towards the United States? It seems like everybody is pointing us in that direction.
Yeah, I want to get back home and see my family, see if they're okay.
You have a family?
Yeah, mom and pop.
Ah, okay. I thought you meant a wife and children.
No.
She winks at you.
Did she leave?
Not in like a flirty way, just a
Oh,
normal, like...
So, it
Get
quickly
drinks?
becomes night. Well, dusk.
Liked it.
Well, I
Oh
don't
my
know where
God.
she was gone then.
Where do you guys sleep?
Before that, I didn't hear what she said there at the end.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I just said that, like, a wife and kids. I thought you meant a wife and kids.
No. Yeah, I never got a chance to do that. Looking to get a better job before then.
What is your trade right now, if you don't mind me
Oh.
asking?
Like I said, I'm a bounty hunter, but I want to become a U.S. Marshal at some point.
Funny place for a U.S. Marshal in Canada.
I mostly just came up to see what was going on around on the gambling thing that was happening.
Ah, okay. It makes sense. Well, I'd like to consider us friends, but...
Baba, what
you may
was
have
that
a-
about you hating men?
I don't hate men. I dislike many men highly because of your tendency to overstep, such as the gentleman behind us. She, like, motions over towards the drunk dude. But I have nothing against men. You guys seem pretty, how you say, reasonable.
Well, I like to think my mom raised me to be decent.
Mothers are very important like that. Sadly, I lost mine a long time ago.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that during the drinking game.
She, like, blushes really hard. She says, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Oh no, it's fine. Just curious about what all happened around that time period.
Let's just say that in my culture, we have a tradition for a female when she turns 15 years old to have a party and become a woman. But instead of having a party, a group decided that it would be their party and came for me. My family ended up getting in the way as I rode off. My horse died 3 days later in the mountains, where I was found by a Navajo woman who nursed me back to health because I hadn't eaten or drank for 3 days.
Ah, I see. Yeah, there are some men like that on the world. That's why I'm trying to be. That's why I'm a bounty hunter and hopefully a U.S. Marshal one day, so I can stop men like that.
Only men then.
Well, I mean, not many women that go around doing this kind of thing, though, is
She shrugs. Have you seen our friend Dutch?
I believe he went outside. I don't know where he went after that.
Very well. Innkeep, can I get a bottle, please?
Ah, sure. $5, lady.
$5. She says, hey, it's been a very long day. How about, let's call it 3?
Roll me charm. Or haggle.
Is there haggle still?
Yeah, there is. Both of them, they're the same, so fail.
He kind of looks at you and is like, 4. That's all I can do.
Very well.
Tell you what, I'm gonna be nice to the lady. Here's $4.
Oh. Thank you, sir.
Now don't try stealing my drinks in there, okay?
Now, we're closing down soon since it's coming dusk, so...
She what?
She was gonna hand the bottle to you and take your, like, half-empty bottle.
Nah, it's fine. This is mine. I think I want to finish this off. You can have yours.
She clinks
Just
them
try
together.
not to reveal any more interesting facts about you like last time.
Very well, sir. She, like, holds it up to, like, clink it.
Yeah, I do the same.
Yep. You all, where do you sleep for the night?
Well, there's that inn, so I'm gonna go back to it.
Yeah, it's a $1 to sleep in this inn.
Is there an upcharge for a private room, or is it just rooms?
They're just rooms, so
Okay.
you can sleep in the same room if you want. There's like a common room if you want to sleep there. That's kind of like cheaper, which just people sleep on the floor pretty much.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a private room. But one of my party members is welcome to, because there's probably multiple beds in that private room, right?
Yeah, usually.
Yeah, so one of my party members is willing to split it. I can split it with them.
At least 2 per room. There's not that many rooms, but there's a few.
Sure.
So, yeah, it's a singular dollar for the room. So,
I'm perfectly willing to split.
So, you all rest for the night after Red Bear got his little armor and went to sleep. Where? Okay. And where does Dutch sleep?
That's a good question. Let's see. Wait, where is everyone else sleeping?
I'm in a room.
Yeah.
Me too.
Where exactly?
The
In
inn.
the inn.
Yeah.
The place where everyone's buying drinks, is that the inn or is that
No, this is a tavern. We're at a separate place.
Okay. If I can find the inn.
Yeah, the inn is like right next to the tavern. It's like co-owned.
Yeah. So I'll show up at like the inn. I'll buy myself a room.
So basically, bed and breakfast.
Just like in this little picture, it's like in the same, pretty much. So yeah, you all rest for the night, and you, since you slept in a inn, you had one of your best nights of sleep, and wake up in the morning quite feeling fine. As the nice beds were quite comfortable, and nothing was trying to attack you during the night, so...
Oh shit! I'll be right back.
Okay.
And you all wake up and notice each other down the hallway.
Morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
I'm gonna give me some breakfast and then Didn't that deputy mention something about a ferry?
Yes, he did. He said that the ferry is back up and it is headed towards the United States.
Yeah, I suggest we need to get back on that thing.
I am in agreement. I've had enough with this backward-ass country.
Is there any interesting destination in the States, though?
What? What did you say?
Any interest in this nation?
Any
Interesting
destination?
locations.
Oh, let's see.
Well, they did say that there are quite a few more rock drops, and we do have a sergeant with us, if I am not incorrect. Maybe
My
we
guess
could
is-
go talk to the army, see what is
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah, I'm thinking my character's family is somewhere around Michigan, in the rural area. So,
We might head there to your family and then move towards Lansing. They may have a garrison there.
I mean,
We
I'm not
were-
opposed to this as long as Dutch isn't.
yeah, Jim, where's the nearest military base?
I would say the places on the map that have a star on it. No, those are more like major
Those
Actually,
are
I think-
towns.
they're capitals.
Actually, it would be out
Yeah.
in Wisconsin.
So maybe they like the places that have a star have a like a presence of military at least, since those are our capitals.
Actually, I think my family would be in Wisconsin, because that's where there's more farmland out there.
Yeah. Okay.
Where exactly is the boat gonna take us? Anywhere?
There's
Which
like
one?
a few places. Like one takes up you to Michigan, and one takes to New York, and one takes to Wisconsin, and one to Minnesota. There's like a few ferries that can take you over the river. Or if you want a custom destination, well, that's a bit of extra money.
Well, New York would probably be the best bet, but I think the Dutch does not want to go there, so...
Sylvia walks up to Red Bear and says, I'm all out of the ideas. You might even say I'm bone dry.
He gives a small chuckle.
The people I travel with.
I mean,
So-
as long as we don't drink together again, I just do not have the stomach to for that. Goes right through me.
Yeah, you
go.
Indian folk never seem to be able to hold your liquor.
She kind of thought for a second and then realized you were talking about not having a stomach and laughs pretty hard.
But what's so funny?
It is another skeleton joke, and she starts laughing even harder.
You people and your skeleton jokes. I don't get it. I don't get why you like it.
I feel like we should go back and talk to him and have him join our party. It would make it that much better.
You're more than welcome to go there. I'm gonna head down
No,
to Wisconsin if you do
Alright,
that.
I'm back.
Let us head to your family farm or whatever.
Okay,
Oh,
it's
what's going on?
I would very much like to meet your mother. I believe you discussed her with me.
Yeah, she's a very pleasant woman. Bit strict, but overall decent.
What's going on?
We're heading to Wisconsin, apparently.
Yeah. You guys are discussing which way to go.
Ah, thank God.
Okay,
Nobody,
well,
wants,
that's
nobody wants to go to New York. Thank fuck for that.
Yeah, we talked about it, but we're like, yeah, you would.
So for the whole ferry to take your coach and the full party with you, that's $5
Each
I guess
or
we
for
put it
everybody?
5.
total.
Total. Okay, so one each.
Actually, yeah.
So, is someone keeping track of this for Drew, by the way?
Sorry, $6 including the stagecoach. Okay.
Who's keeping
Yeah,
track of what now?
Dutch?
Drew's money.
No.
Oh, well, he doesn't have any money because he's poor as shit.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah, but we've been splitting it with him, so.
But yeah, we have been splitting it with them, and I have been keeping track of it because I'm just a nice fella like that, aren't I? Because I
Thank
watch
you.
these videos back.
Well, since you're such a nice fellow, could you pick up my share?
Sure.
In exchange, I have some full leather armor you could wear.
Ooh.
That would be lovely.
Have that then.
So, you all enter the ferry and quickly get on board with your stagecoach and your horses and go over the river.
How much was it? Was the ferry
Six.
per person? Per person?
It's
Uh,
for the ferry. No, total. He said, but he said for the ferry and for the stagecoach.
$1 for well, silver shillings. Whatever we're calling those.
I will pick up.
Well,
the
shillings
stagecoach.
and nickels.
Yeah.
I'll pick up the extra gold so we can just not have to break it. That work for everyone?
Sure.
Okay.
So, yep. You quickly arrive by this small little ferry. Ferryman building by Wisconsin. And you see a person there and welcome to the United States.
Good to be back.
Well, would you look at that?
Papers, please. Glory to our stuff.
In the paper please.
God damn.
I didn't even think of that, but fuck, that was good.
Yeah. It was.
Quickly, draw up a paper with a crayon.
Ah, like that one guy, yes.
I swear
Sorry,
this is a picture.
we must reject you. Glory to us.
I swear that's me. I
How
lost
long
some
is it?
weight.
How long is it going to take us to get to the farm?
Where would you say your farm is in Wisconsin?
Somewhere in this area.
No, I'm gonna say
Dead ass
that
center.
it's near this river. That's quite
Okay.
bad color. You're not gonna see if I
I
show
see
up
it.
with. Yeah, let's put in something a little bit more clearer. Right there by the river. Suicide.
Plus
No.
marks the spot.
Can I regain my hit points?
Yeah. It's been more than a day.
So if you want to go drinking again in the evening, I brought something nice with me. Some nice whiskey.
Back up. You guys start traveling.
Yep.
Come. And the first day of travel. If you guys want, since this is a new area, roll me either perception, navigate, or.
Well, considering that I've lived in this area and probably have worked around this area extensively.
Fair enough. Or, outdoor
Holy
survival.
shit, I think that's the first time I failed a perception check in this campaign. Out of like 20.
Oh, critical
Somebody got it.
success.
So you're following the tracks of the roads. Benson mostly knows this area and is guiding you through.
I like how the saloon music's still playing.
You saw
Everywhere we go, there's someone going to town on a piano.
You just hear the Mario theme.
There's just someone on the top of the station wagon with a Black Betty mixed up with a piano.
Oh, Black Betty.
Whoa, that Betty.
What? Did I get anything for my critical success?
Yes, in fact, as you're traveling after the first day, You almost see like something is following you.
I lean over to who am I sitting next to? Or actually, I'm probably. Do I still have
You're
my
on the
horse, or
horse.
did we have to give him back?
You would still... Yeah. You would still have them.
Did we steal those in the first place?
So like
Yeah,
we still have our cart and everything too.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm riding alongside. Did I look over at whoever's driving? I believe we might have some companions following us.
Well, shit.
Do you find
We might want to keep a quick eye out. Maybe not go to your family farms as quickly. We do not want to put them in danger.
Yeah. Quick, take this route. Point like out to this route that would be the long way around.
Whatever it is following you seems to be for now keeping its distance. The second day of travel, if any of you are even keeping track of your rations at this point.
I hope we stacked up on our.
Well, we still had 2 weeks of rations, so we're still very much good.
We
Yeah,
used let's see, we used 8 of the so that's 1 week down.
Yeah.
As
We used 7 because we got the salmon.
Oh, that's right, we did eat salmon. Well, I mean, that salmon only lasts us a day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 7 instead of 8. So we have a full week of rations. So now we have 5 left, right? Because we just did 2 days.
Yeah. We ate in town.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What happens on the second day, Marcus?
is the music somewhat screwed up for anybody else?
No, it's coming in fine.
It's a fistful of dollars or for a few dollars more?
What?
The song.
I think this is fistful.
By the way, sorry. Whenever you handed whoever that leather, Sylvia's eyes were like really, really big and wide, and she really wants it. You can visibly tell that she wants it. She'll probably pay for it.
So you guys travel for the second day as you camp out
Oh,
by near this little stream. As it's dusk and coming night. And what was your watch order?
I actually don't know. I don't think we ever discussed it.
Did not.
Well, one day it was just me and Benson.
I would
guess we can
I would
go-
assume that Red Bear would take the night, like the deepest night watch, because he has the best vision at night.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So probably like
the
The
earliest.
the middle watch. I assume that you're doing 3.
I'll do
Yeah,
the
3
earliest
watches.
watch.
I'll do the late watch.
Since there's the morning and middle of the night and the dusk lasts.
Dawn, but yes.
So, the first, let me actually see. Okay. The second watch during the middle of the night, pretty much.
Do you want us to put our tokens out?
Yeah, go ahead. So Red Bear is, I believe, on watch currently.
Correct.
Is anybody
Yep.
else?
No.
That's
Oh,
Red Bear.
Nighttime?
Yeah, it's nighttime.
Well, I got a
So-
42 in perception. But
got a
I've
2.
also failed every perception test I made.
Also, it's deep in the night, so
So Marcus, I assume you're going to make me roll perception. Is that
Yes,
for sight
yes.
or for hearing or
Just roll me perception.
basically because I get a plus 10 if it involves vision because I have excellent vision.
Yeah, go ahead and include that.
Nice.
Oh my gosh!
I
That's
know
a critical
everything.
Success.
He has seen
So-
everything.
He has seen the face of God.
What do
He's
your
seen
elf
the
eyes
future.
I am in the face of God, but then I realized it was a mirror.
So during the night, you see whatever was following you have pretty much surrounded you as you see small creatures moving about in the distance. How do you react?
Is our fire still going?
Yes.
I think Dutch is just completely asleep right now.
Do we have anything nearby
I'm
to
fucking
quickly
out.
douse it? Like a bucket of water or something like that?
Yeah, I guess you would have like water
just-
skins.
So you
just
can
on the
make it
single
hard
wagon, I'm
for
just
us
out.
to shoot as well.
I'm going to try to look as innocuous as possible as I slowly go around, wake everyone up. Quiet. Surrounded. Do not get up yet. Just wait. I'm going to douse the fire and then we go.
Yeah, you do realize then we can't see.
Fudge.
Neither can they. And we're surrounded.
You're assuming a lot.
Well, we can try and
So,
be
after
a
I've made
little
my
sneaky.
round, I take out my water skin, take a swig right next to the fire, then covertly draw my knife and slit it open, so the entire water dumps on the fire at once.
Okay.
And
And at that point, I dive to the side.
Okay. I'm gonna reveal them. Just except for you. You can see them perfectly, pretty much.
Are we able to roll like concealment to kind of hide ourselves, or is the cat
Yeah.
out of the bag?
Yes.
You may try.
Yes.
We are rolling like gods in this campaign.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll that. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's see what are
My
your
4 fortune points.
agility.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Or Benson.
Okay, 31.
I get even worse.
Benson's blue skin just glows in the night.
Yeah,
Whoops. I did not
it
make
reflects
a
the
real,
moonlight very well.
Whoa!
Yeah, I was rolling
That's a high
200s
initiative.
for accidentally.
That guy is the fastest.
Even faster than me, and I'm fast.
Yeah, ignore that 118. I kind of rolled a D100 with that. That would be nice if this initiative was 118, but it's not.
That would be quite the ordeal that we would get ourselves in.
Yeah, there's some shit going on in the background of my house.
Yeah.
That was really greatly timed.
Someone really likes their shower.
That'd be my sister yelling at her kids.
Is this correct? The distance?
The whole
yes.
the funny thing about that is that my sister's name is Sylvia.
Wow, talk about irony.
Let me zoom in and see what I'm looking at here.
Yeah.
Well, I did say I dive to the side. Can I move 1 square?
Yes.
What in the absolute shit has been trailing us? These look like
Creature.
rejected Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I believe this might be the product of the cocoons that we saw.
Those are very strange fish then.
They're not fish anymore.
They're not fish anymore.
I don't think those were ever fish. I think those were people.
They may have been, but we do not know how close the closest Starfall is, so I was saying the cocoon in general. Alright, we gonna shoot at him or what?
I'm just waiting for Max to give me the go-ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. The encounter, I'm just waiting for you to do something.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at the top left one. Twice.
Okay.
That's where we get our stealth round, don't we?
Not really.
Well,
If you're
concealed,
just
remember?
concealed. If
Yeah,
you're
that's the same thing
concealed,
as
they
stealth,
don't
boy.
know that you exist.
Yeah,
Dang.
Marcus,
conceal-
concealment is the standing still version of silent move.
But they know that Red
Woo!
Bear is there.
Pretty sure
Jesus,
I just
Red Bear.
murderated that guy.
Yeah, he drops down there.
Man. Here to
Say what you want, but I'm good at shooting.
So, Sylvia, it's sort of dark. Well, since it's the middle of the night. You know that a red bear woke you up for a reason and it shot at something and you heard a huge screech.
Yeah, I told them we're surrounded.
Yeah, he told us. In a whispered, hushed tone.
I'm going to ready my bow and take aim, but not fire. I'm just gonna still stay concealed.
Okay, full aim?
What was that?
Do you take a full aim or just a half aim? In that case.
Full
Don't
aim.
think they have. Do they have that in Warhammer Fantasy?
Warhammer Fantasy, unfortunately, if you take an aim action, if you don't do something by the end of the by
No,
your round,
it has to be your next action. Has to be that.
Yeah.
Oh, it can count for your next action on the next turn. It just
Yeah.
has to be your next
Okay.
action. I can't do something in between.
yeah. If you just keep waiting, you just lose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so if I aim and then I like move and then I fire, then it loses it. But if I aim and then it goes a whole turn and then I fire, it still counts as aimed.
Yeah,
At least,
unfortunately,
I mean-
unfortunately for what Max was asking, there is no full aim.
Yeah, no
The
full
basic
aim.
Ah,
Um,
yes.
But I do get a plus 20 ballistic skill because I'm a sharpshooter.
You too. Not that I'm ever going to use that.
Dutch?
Let's see. Well, I was informed that something was going on, so I'll pull out the only weapon I have, and I think I will. I'll take an aim action. Actually, better yet, no. I'll take an Overwatch action because I don't see anything right now. It's too dark.
Indeed.
You can go on and move on.
Wes was the only one who failed at his concealment.
Mm-hmm.
Should have set a trap. What am I doing?
So they are at least aware of Wes's character. Like they weren't aware of you guys already, but they don't know your exact position except for Wes's. So they did get their turn, but it's not
They
like
probably
they can.
know where Red Bear is. It's just shot twice.
Oh yeah, that's fair. So this guy moves over
Wait.
here.
No, hold on. Why are they moving before me? Because I still get my turn in. In fact, wasn't that a stealth round?
I know.
Yeah, no, I already tried to ask that, but they already know that we're there, so we
Yeah.
can't be stealthing.
You don't get the benefit
Then
except you
how
do
come
get
my turn gets skipped?
They just know. They just know he's there.
Oh right, sorry.
So he gets to go still. He just.
I was confused for a second.
Yeah.
I thought for a second I thought you did something, but
No, I haven't.
yeah, sorry, I
I
was
need
confused.
to get into this cart because I can't see a damn thing, and I feel very exposed.
Damn.
Well, he's not on my line of sight. I Overwatch shoot him. He's right in my
So,
goddamn face.
Now it's this guy's turn, and he's just saw you dive into cover inside of that cart, which is sad because he was about to attack you.
Yeah.
So instead, he sees Red Bear, who was just shot, So let's see. He moved, so he's gonna shoot at you. Let's see what's the range on this.
Ooh, they have guns. Or bows or something.
Well, not exactly. So that's 16. Yeah, you're definitely in a half. So all of a sudden, Red Bear, you see just this something fly past you quite quickly.
I am in cover, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Yeah, you're obviously
hope
behind
I-
this.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, and even behind this little tree stump here. Yeah, well, there. Anyways, yeah, yes. This guy also have moves, and the only one that he can truly act against is Red Bear. So he's also gonna try and do this.
Do I get some
Alright.
partial cover because there's a tree in the way for one and the cart for the other?
Well, there. Well, he's shooting from here.
Oh yeah, that
You-
no, that guy is fine. I was asking about the other two down.
Do you have dodge blow?
Dodge blow,
yes, but you
unfortunately,
cannot
does not
dodge-
work on range attacks.
Exactly.
No, you can't
Yeah.
parry. Well, okay.
You cannot
No,
dodge range
you-
attacks.
Yeah,
We've already
it's-
looked this up.
Okay.
It's one of those weird rules of Warhammer Fantasy. You cannot dodge or parry range attacks.
So this guy has kind of weird damage, but yes.
Actually, I believe you can, but it depends on what the range attack is.
You can dodge a blunderbuss shot because it's an agility test to see if you get.
Okay,
That
no
just
damage.
bounces off of me.
So yeah, you just see this quite massive rock fling at you, but it turned out to be just a freaking pebble.
Oh,
What the-
they have slings.
That fucker is throwing rocks at me.
Yep, this guy comes.
They're apparently hobbits.
Evil,
Hmm.
twisted hobbits.
Hold on, can he move? He was.
I mean, they are.
yeah.
They do look like Golem. So
Goblins, they're called.
Tree. Okay, well, you asked, but these are tree stumps, so only your legs are partially obscured.
Hey, Scrub Lord, you just ran into my kill zone.
You did? He did. He is in the darkness, so you can take the shot, but you have a slight penalty.
I'm aware of the penalty. What is the penalty?
I'm gonna say that since it's middle of the night, 10 or 20. I'm gonna be nice and say it's 10.
Well, thankfully, I'm in short range, so that's at least that's a flat. So I just gotta hope.
I'm just gonna say that the moon is quite bright tonight.
I miss.
Can buy a success.
Okay, he is
Unless
aware
I want
of
to
you.
reroll it. Yeah, screw it. Let's reroll it. Let's see.
you can buy a.
You could have
Yeah,
just bought a
You
success.
succeed anyway.
Well, I got to declare that beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you hit his left arm and roll damage. 9. So let's see, his toughness is also average. And he has no armor on his left arm. So that's just 6 damage from his... Okay. He is... You do hear him screech quite loudly, and now that he's aware of you, he's gonna try and shoot you back.
I'm glad I have a meat shield in front of me.
Thankfully, they don't take the penalty from the darkness, so let's see. Short range. Phew! That is a miss. Unfortunately. This guy. 1, 2, 3. They're sort of playing it smart and trying to stick to cover. So this guy is also gonna try and shoot at Red Bear. And once again, the pebbles just fly.
Red Bear is gonna commit genocide.
So, Red Bear, you were just hit by a small pebble. Be-
I'm getting into cover behind that tree stump.
Okay.
And I'm taking a single shot at the guy to the right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have movement 5. I'm an elf.
Yeah. Just making sure.
Did I mention that elves are ridiculous?
Yeah. Get him.
Also, this is not exactly what I would call battle music.
Curses.
Minimum damage is 6.
Yep.
My minimum damage is fucking 4.
Which one did you hit?
The one to the right. The top right.
So
This
this one is damaged, and this one is damaged?
This guy down here. I shot him in the arm.
Okay. I'm gonna take aim at the one, or I already took aim, so I'm gonna fire at the one behind me.
Okay.
That's plus 20, correct?
Yes. Actually, Turdescence is surprised.
Okay, so it's like, okay, regardless, it's a hit.
Doesn't matter.
Ooh! Crit!
Yeah, he resists about 3 of that, and only has 9 HP left, so... Bye-bye.
And then she reloads.
Okay, Dutch, you have a small little rock next to you now.
And after realizing that the assailant is armed with a lethal pebble, I'm gonna aim, and it's a free action to speak, isn't it?
Yes.
Boy, I've got a bow and half my party has a gun. You have a damn sling. I suggest you step down now. But the next one's coming right for your head. Any response? Boyo, I don't speak Klingon.
The hell's a Klingon?
I think there's this Indian tribe from the far north.
We'll see if I can't roll intimidate. See if I can't scare him down.
Okay, I'm gonna see something.
We are actually rolling like gods in this episode.
Dutch,
That just means
man
there's gonna be some rat or something that attacks us, and it's gonna party wipe us later.
Yep.
Well, you do hear some kind of a screech as almost like the creature is responding into you, but since you don't speak exactly screeches, you don't know if it's afraid of you now or wanting to kill you.
No, it's a fucking Kakistani. He's going rate.
And pulls out an RPG and blows up. I mean, what?
The last thing I hear is Allahu Akbar. Alright, well, since he's not retreating, I guess I'm gonna fire back at him. Alright, boyo, you asked for it! And I miss horribly.
Yes, you do. Alright.
So I'm gonna half action aim and then shoot at this guy down here. So that's 10, 20, that's another 10. Yeah, that's good. Minus 10. So pretty sure that hits.
Yeah. This one? Yeah, that hasn't been damaged. And he does not have any cover against that, so that's 7.
Shot him in the stomach.
He's quite injured as he's just bleeding all over the place now. Got this one. They, since they are quite close to now to charging range, this one just drops his slings and quick draws his shiny metal blade and comes after Sylvia.
Bastard. He doesn't have to take an agility test going over the...
Nah. It's way
He's got
too small.
swashbucklers, so he leaps.
He misses.
And you just dodge the shiny sword since you saw this coming a mile away. This one. Question. Did you close your little hatch here? No, you did not declare. So in that case...
Why would you have had it open?
He would charge, I guess, like here and try to swing at you, Wes.
Why would we have that area open at all?
We got a fire out of it. If you recall.
I was shooting outside the door. I don't know where you were firing.
And unfortunately
Off the
he
back.
misses. And this guy, well, the only one that they can truly react against is Sylvia, so... Or I guess he could throw a rocket. You know what, I'm gonna roll a d2 to see which one of you he goes after. Oh, Red Bear.
The
Well,
one
in
who's
that-
very far away and by a tree stump.
Well, he goes into cover and shoots him. It's still in short. And that's a hit.
Whoa.
Maybe I'll finally roll more than a 1 with my damage, huh?
Jesus.
That still does nothing. But it is more than 1.
This is all over this fucking session where I keep rolling 1s and 2s again, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, remind me, what's the penalty for shooting into melee? -20?
Yeah.
Yes.
That hurts.
Jesus Christ, I swear to God.
I
Just-
take aim at the guy in melee.
Hmm.
So I'm operating at a total +10. And I should do this as a weapon. I'm going to reroll that.
Do it.
Oh, come on!
Well, thankfully, you neither hit your ally, but you don't hit your enemy either.
I like that you have the sexiest target number.
So, you just harmlessly shoot into the... And the bullet whisk over Sylvia's ear.
She like looks back, she's like, "Wah!"
Well, get out of the way!
I'm gonna draw my shield. And I'm going to...
Shield.
Yes. And I'm going to attack him with my fangs that I don't need to draw.
Okay.
Oh, fuck!
Damn.
Roll me damage, that's no that
Yes! God damn! Fucking rips his face out.
Just tears his jugular out, holy shit.
yeah, you just go to his forehead and just go ha! And for a moment you taste just this horrible ass blood, but you don't.
You're in a blood rage, so you don't give a shit.
The taste of awful blood is now in your mouth, but you just try to spit it all out.
Hey Dutch, a little help here?
I drop my bow, I pull out my stick and knife. Prepare for justice.
Yes, you don't have quick draw, so that's all you can literally do. I mean,
You
I
can
guess you
half
could move.
A little help would be appreciated.
Yeah. Because I don't have the quick draw.
You can move though.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, because I got a melee weapon. Remember?
Yep. So,
There we go.
Benson?
Oh, I'm gonna draw my gun and pull out my knife as well. And I don't have the stats listed, so I don't know what I'm gonna be.
It's a hand weapon. So it does a 1d10 plus your strength bonus.
Do you pull out your knife or what?
Yeah, I got like a little dagger.
The dagger is -3 damage.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I think I have a dagger.
But you should also have a
Yeah,
hammer.
everybody has a knife.
I also
And a
have an
hammer.
axe, though.
True.
Also, everyone should have a one-handed weapon.
But yeah,
Indeed.
that's the hand weapon. That's what we're talking about.
So I'm gonna use my axe.
I just called my hand weapon my big fuck off knife. I want
So,
it to be
yeah.
like that. Oh wait, I know what it could be. I know what it could be.
I'm just gonna... Hold on, I go actually list it. Oh. Guess that's all that's gonna matter. Anyway,
Well,
nope.
nope.
You do get a gang up bonus, but yeah, no, that would have missed still.
Actually, I'm gonna re-roll it. I'm gonna re-roll.
Okay.
The target numbers are 41,
Okay.
because I'm near you.
Boom.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah, well, I guess I can try and parry. No. So,
I have no idea what.
well, he's even more injured now and is quite pissed off at you and tries to focus on you alone. So he flames and you know what? He's dumb enough since his int is almost nothing. He's gonna all-out attack you. That's 20. That is a hit. Do you want the dodge? Well, do you even have dodge blow or parry?
Nope.
Okay.
You can still dodge blow at a -20, I think, as untrained.
No, it's you can't dodge blow at all.
Nope. Yeah, you can't. You can't do anything.
You can attempt to parry.
How do I parry?
There's a
Sure.
parry weapon on the weapons tab. Parry. P-R-Y.
Okay.
Yes.
Holy shit, dodge blow actually is an advanced skill.
Yeah.
In that case.
Oh,
Boom,
nice!
bitch! I parry.
That's a crit parry.
Yeah. Actually, let me see. That's you're right. It's crit parry pretty much. Now let me see. No. I'm just gonna check something. If something happens. Oh, okay. You parry his weapon so well that you just like accidentally grab his weapon and fling it to the top of your stagecoach as it flies through the little glove that you have hanging over it.
Little tarp over it.
As the creature kind of blinks at you and goes, "Urgh."
Oh, fuck!
Boyle, I gave you a warning earlier. Now I'm about to beat your ass.
This creature here, let's see. Willpower, okay, he's willing to go out in style, so he also tries to charge at Sylvia as he saw just his friend die horribly. That's a hit. Do you have dodge blow or do you want to try and parry?
I'm gonna parry.
Nice.
Yep.
Hey Sylvia, you need any help or you good?
Well, I think they have the other one handled, so I guess you could come up if you want. Or shoot in if you like to shoot off my head again. She kind of glares at you.
I did not hit you.
True.
You're tearing me apart, so.
We might be able to wrestle this one down, though.
In that case, I'm going to quick draw my... Well, let's call it the short sword. And I'm going to... You can double move, right?
Yes.
So yeah, I'm just going to double move, engage.
But that's just all of your actions pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Actually, I can charge, can't I?
Yeah, you should be able to.
Yeah, that's actually yes you can since you're an elf.
Yep. Well, it's also a quick draw, so he has his full action still.
Yeah. So he charges, And he misses.
Oh.
I mean, I'm completely shit with the sword, but
You get plus 10 for surround, by the way.
Oh my god, actually. Oh, wait,
I also
no.
get plus 10 for charge. Those are both
Yeah.
factored in.
So plus. Oh, are they really?
69.
It would have
Oh,
been.
wow.
Oh, is it factored in?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
Oh, okay, I
20.
was about to,
I'm shit with a sword, but I'm
oh,
really
okay, I was
good
about
with a
to
gun.
say, like, shit, man. You would have had a 69. I would have just
Well,
re-rolling that.
Sylvia.
Can I grapple? No, never mind. I can't do that. I'm fucking weak as shit.
I mean, I guess
Well,
you
it's,
could
the
try.
grapple is a weapon skill. The grapple is a weapon skill test, and they had to test agility. I remember because I was doing grapple all the goddamn time the last time we played this game. It was funny as hell watching Marcus's big badass get like choked out by the skinny fuck as I was playing. It was awesome.
Make that happen, Sylvia.
She. Okay. She's gonna attempt a grapple. It's just a weapon skill test?
And
Yeah, weapon
agility.
skill.
Yes.
You know, opposed
Plus-
by agility.
Do I get the plus 10 modifier from surround?
Well, it's a weapon skill test, and you were surrounding him.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Oh.
Do you
guess
have any
I'll-
fortune points?
Yeah, I guess I'll re-roll that. Nope.
And worse.
Unfortunately, as you try to go for an arc partner, it just pushes you off. I believe that is a full action.
Alright, Boyle, this is your absolute last chance. Either you back down now, or I'm gonna beat you over the head with this club. Hang on, let me roll mine.
I think he said no.
Yeah, I didn't scare him. Alright, I'm hitting him with the stick of justice.
The stick of truth. You truthed him.
Alright, let's see if he will parry.
The Black Jack. I like it.
No! Well, what did he lose?
Oh my god.
Minimum
We keep doing
damage to the
minimum,
rib
like-
cage.
Just boink.
You know, the silly thing is, he has a singular point of wood damage.
Did that do him in?
Yeah.
No, not quite. See, one hit point left.
And not like that, didn't he do all out? So isn't he still recovering from that?
Oh, right. I couldn't even parry, but yeah, that's still 1 damage. Which, he had 2 HP left, so 1 HP left, guys.
Come on,
A
what?
stiff win will get the best of this gentleman.
Come on.
This creature.
What? You bastard!
Well,
I have
it's,
80 points left.
It's turn. Let's see, willpower. Okay, you quickly see him screech, turn his back to you, and just try to jump off. You can take an up attack if you want.
I'm going to.
Sure.
We both miss.
You know what? Why not? Let's re-roll it. I got points to spare.
Are you also remembering the plus 10?
Hold on, he
It
was-
doesn't matter anyway. You
Oh,
roll
that's right. Yeah. Why would
6.
I?
So he's coming up this little witch here. As his friend is still quite fine and is quite angry still at Sylvia for killing his lifetime partner.
You monster.
You killed his life partner.
Who's also
And,
his sister.
Wow.
That's a hit, Sylvia.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez! Why are your guys rolls so fucking good?
Because fuck you.
Just fuck your plans.
So,
Alright.
it occurs to me, you can shoot pistols in melee combat without penalty, right?
I don't think they. did the whole like
Yeah, I don't think this is like Warhammer 40k.
Yeah, I don't think that's like in Dark
yeah,
Heresy.
unfortunately no. So you'd have to swing your weapon, your melee weapon.
Well, you can. Oh, you swing the melee weapon. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, shoot your melee weapon. Shoot it at
No, I
him.
thought you were talking about a pistol. So.
Not 100% sure on that, but
Because I'm way better at shooting with a pistol than hitting with a sword.
Same.
well,
Still try. You might
Sylvia?
just
Do it with a
might actually
minus.
just shoot Sylvie instead.
Yeah. You're gonna
Need
fight
his
us.
arm.
Oh,
once again, you bite into the horrible tasting blood, which tastes like almost like rotten turnip,
yeah.
as you taste some kind of a man called Pop Trick for a second.
Oh, you poor bastard.
A paw bastard.
I'm just gonna check some real quick. Then.
So that's you see this creature running away.
Mad at the bastard.
Oh, I can actually charge this poor unfortunate fella.
Well, that is you would be kind of charging up the slope, as you can see it kind of going upwards here.
It doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, unless of course you're gonna say that this slope has anything to say on it.
Let me see.
I don't think there's any mechanic for that in the game.
Yeah, no, they didn't stick a rough terrain mechanic.
No,
Because
not really.
realistically, yeah, you're right. Well,
I mean, I guess I could make you roll like athletics or something.
Athletics, a skill that doesn't exist in the game, Marcus.
I mean,
so basically strength.
scale surface. There we go.
yeah, because
You
I'm
have that.
clearly climbing up a fucking flat wall.
Yeah, that's not a sheer surface.
You can have me chest agility, and if I fail, I just fucking fall over like a
Yeah,
dumbass.
you know
going
what?
up this-
Roll me strength or agility when you're jumping up. Well, strength is like, let's say, you're just
You're powering your way through it.
There.
up. Yeah, you just charge and do like this 550 flip.
Alright, I do some spectacular flip. He's running. So,
What? Are you gonna do damage because you charge at him?
Eh.
Did y'all get your free attacks when he ran away?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just missed horribly.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, pistols can be used in melee combat.
Well, I'm not saying
roll-
they can't. We're just saying they'd suffer penalties.
Yeah, you just come with the 550 flip and stab him right in the left arm.
Yeah, I stab him with a blackjack, a blunt object. It's a fucking baton, Marcus.
Well, fine, you stab him with the blackjack.
You stab with a blunt.
Yeah, I
Ow.
stab him with a blunt object.
You just
A
run
little bit
all the
later,
way
I'm gonna
through.
get a sword. I'm gonna beat him to death with it.
Let it. Oh man.
Hey, that does slashing damage and not stabbing.
Yeah, no. So I just bludgeoned this poor creature in the arm. Like I broke
Yeah, you
his
just
arm.
come down after the nice little flip and hit him straight in the arm.
You basically hit him so armed that you made him fall down and crack his skull.
Yeah, it looks like he fell off a cliff. I didn't realize that fucking like
The cliff
apparently
is what-
I didn't realize I was battling this fucker over Niagara Falls.
And with that, you notice that there's no more creatures that are alive.
What on
Yeah.
earth were those things?
I don't know, but they taste really bad.
Wait, what the hell you mean taste bad? What were you doing?
She smiles
Well-
and the blood is still dripping from her mouth. She goes
She
and
was
washes.
really chewing through those things.
Really?
Dutch. He's a little shaken.
Sylvia goes and washes her mouth out in the river. Or in the stream.
It feels like you can't get rid of the awful taste.
She grabs her bottle and swishes around, spits it out, drinks like half of it.
But with that, you go back to sleep, and if you guys, we can call it a session for now.
Okay.
Sure.
That seems fine.
I rolled a willpower check just because, Dutch just killed a fucking man. Or creature.